Now let's talk a little bit about what goes into making a unit that generates purely analog sound and how you do it with modern technology. This is the prototype that I started working on about 4 years ago, and it's a pro-level unit. This is very much what the final development of the pro unit is going to result in. What you have here is a box that you can talk to with a computer, and what you do is download information about the frequencies that you want to generate. Those will be pre-assembled in a spreadsheet form, for example. They go into this box, and those files are used to set the frequencies on oscillators. We have here an example of oscillator cards from another prototype. Each one of these is capable of generating one frequency, and then we sum them together, and we have processing on them that will allow you to do modulations so that you can vary the amplitude of the sound, you can vary the positioning between different speakers and so forth and so on in an automated way. Let's look at the front panel a little bit. We have, in Dr. Manners' healing system, you have two basic principles. You have a fundamental set of frequencies, and then you have a way of, shall we say, jiggling those frequencies or modulating those frequencies so that they get into the body as effectively as possible. And that's what we see here. We have level controls for two outputs. We have connectors for connecting up speakers. There are power amplifiers built into this box so that you've got good high quality sound. And you also have a subsonic channel. What I mean by that is frequencies lower than the ear can hear that modulate the main frequencies. And by means of the computer control, you can change the relationships between those tones, the way the modulation works. You can set it up so that it will sweep. You can pan in, pan out as you would in a professional mixing board. So this unit has an awful lot of flexibility that you certainly wouldn't need in a consumer unit, but the practitioner is going to want to have the freedom to manipulate these frequencies and tones. So here's the back of the unit. Here we have a USB port to connect to the computer. We have a DC power supply. So even, if you're using this unit around water, which many people are going to do, it's completely safe. As you can see, it's very low voltage. And we have, if you want to hook up additional actuators, applicators, you have outputs that can be taken to separate outside power supplies. So you have a lot of flexibility in how you use this unit. The reason analog is important is because that's how our physical systems work. That's how human beings function, is in an analog world.